Hello, Libra. Welcome to your weekly reading for December 19th to the 25th. This is for Libra, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity to your reading, to get more specific. Listen, Libra, I do this because I love you and I want you to feel like this is a personal reading rather than a general spread. And secondly, astrology and tarot have gone hand in hand for centuries. It's why every tarot card is assigned an astrological element, alignment, ruling planet. I mean, we get really deep. Now, Libra, listen, I have really good news for you. And you're going to, I hope you're sitting down for this. First, let me just tell you, this is a really big week, okay? And what's happening this week is going to bring you so much joy, okay? First of all, Jupiter's going into Aries. Now, we know Jupiter was in Aries over, most of the, let's just say over the summer, because it went retrograde and we didn't get the full power of it. But now, it's going into Aries until May 2023. Now, what does that mean for you, Libra? That is your seventh house of partnership. So Jupiter, the planet of good luck, good fortune, prosperity, profit, expansion, the most benefic planet, is going into your seventh house of partnerships, whether that's work related or love. Okay, you'll have the most luck there over any other sign. And your sign, Libra, rules the seventh house. Talk about a homecoming. Now, the other great news. Listen, we already know there's a bundle of planets in Capricorn, okay? Venus is in Capricorn, Mercury's in Capricorn. Now, the day after Jupiter goes into Aries, we have the winter solstice. So we're kicking off a new season, right? Kicking off a new season, new change. Now, the day after that, the sun goes into Capricorn. So we're fully in Capricorn season. And then a few days after that, we have that new moon in Capricorn. So all this bundle of planets in Capricorn, Libra, for you specifically, that's your fourth house. That's your domestic sector. That's your home, your relationships, your family, your parents. I mean, come on. I'm so happy for you. All right. Let's just say I'm just really happy for you. You can expect a lot of great things to come. Okay. You can expect a lot of great things to come. One thing I want you to do, Libra, and this is going to be very important. Okay. I want you to think back to January. Okay. The reason why is because this new moon in Capricorn that we have coming up on the 23rd, we had the same new moon in Capricorn on January 2nd of this year. We also had Venus in Capricorn retrograde. So, around the same time. So, think back to January. All right? If you don't journal, go through your Instagram, your Facebook feed, whatever. See what may have happened around that time. Because you could find some resolution, you could find some advancement, you could find some sort of activity around something that happened around that time that's circling back, okay? Libra, listen, this is going to be a really, 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 really big week, all right? A lot of big changes, especially because you're also a cardinal sign. So Aries is a cardinal sign, Capricorn's a cardinal sign. Front runners of the zodiac kicking off this season. I mean, you're really just going to be in this element, in the zone, your element, and things are just, I'm very excited for you. So let's go ahead and get started, Libra. Let's go ahead and get started. Do your reading. See what's going on for you for this week, December 19th to the 25th, all right? Now, like I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread, and I am going to start. I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It's what my clients prefer. It gives the best full general overview, okay? And if we need to pull clarifiers, we'll pull clarifiers. Now, the other thing I was going to say, Libra, is that one thing that I don't do enough of, and it's more of a time thing. I don't have the time. I don't want to do these like 1 hour readings because y'all are gonna fall asleep. But there's one thing that was happening, and this is something that you're going to love. For the past few years, we had Uranus and Saturn. Okay, they were fighting. They were fist fighting a lot, and there were peaks. Okay, when they were really going at it. Okay, now. Consider, and this is the analogy I've been making. Think of yourself as like the rock singer of a band. It's your band. You're on stage, saw a crowd, and you're playing your hit song. and your two backup singers are just bickering and they're fighting and they're just ruining the experience, right? And you just want to get through this song. That's what the Saturn Uranus square has been. That opposition has been like that, just happening behind the scenes. Now here's the good news: they're finally making peace. They're finally moving away from each other. And so coming out of the really heavy eclipse season, and with Saturn and Uranus moving away from each other, when I say we're moving into this new chapter, it's really not a chapter. We're moving into this new era, and things are going to be beautiful, things are going to be wonderful, and things are going to be amazing, and things are going to be awesome. All right, so whew, now that we've gotten that out of the way, Libra, let's go ahead and do your reading. Okay, so you're good. You are amazing. You are amazing. You're amazing. Now, listen. You got the Empress, okay? So the Empress is, first of all, the Empress is ruled by Venus, and you know Venus is your ruling planet. So I love that the Empress came up in your spread, in your past. It means that there's all this pleasure, right? All this passion. You can see the symbol of Venus right here in the stone-shaped heart right there. A lot of protection, but Venus, this is all about abundance. So there could have been a lot of y'all who have had these moments, especially if you are with ideas, creativity that's coming through. Some of y'all could have had this a moment of clarity where you have this idea like, this is what I'm gonna do. Or I have this brand new idea, or I'm gonna launch a business, or that could have come to you. Some of y'all could have gotten pregnant or want to get pregnant. I mean, she's pregnant here. Listen, this is 3. 3 is growth and advancement, but it's also birth. And when I say birth, I'm not talking about just babies. This is birth of new things, the creation, right? Now, I do not do reversals in my readings, and you may have noticed that did come reversed. However, if we want to talk about the reversal of that, if you have not felt that, Libra, need you to do it. I don't want your passion scattered about. I want you to just focus a little bit more on it. Focus on what's going to bring you that bliss. What's going to bring you these moments of like, I know what I want to do. I'm going to go for it. I don't want you to feel like you're holding back from anything, okay? I don't want that at all. This is all about the pleasures of life. This is all about the abundance in life. And this is, if you want to go there too, there's a lot of the energies. It's very feminine, but there's a lot of sexual energies attached to this as well, if that's something you're here for, all right? So don't hold back, okay? Don't hold back at all. I do not want you to do that, but for the majority of Libras, there's this moment of just, things are feeling good, all right? Things are feeling good, and I love that for you. Now, look where that brings us. You got it. You got the 10 of Cups in the heart of your spread, okay? Now, come on. This is the only rainbow in tarot. You see all the cups aligned in the rainbow? Rainbow indicating promising future. The cups, when they're over our heads, that's spiritual enlightenment. This is happy family, happy home, happy life. Remember what I said, okay? About all this activity in Capricorn, in your 4th house, your domestic sector, okay? Relationships, family, children. I mean, this cannot be more, in sync, okay? The synchronicity is just, it's so great right now. And so I love this for you. This week, there's going to be a lot of joy. You're going to feel like it's time, okay? We've reached the end of one cycle. We know that there's this new era because 10 is the end of the cycle. And so we are moving forward. The next step, okay? The next step, bring all that passion to it, all that pleasure to it. I love that. You did get the Queen of Wands. You got the Queen of Wands in your challenge area. So if you want to go back to the Empress reverse, it's saying the same thing, okay? Where's that passion, all right? If you feel like things are still just a little like, I'm still affected by those eclipses, or the Saturn Uranus square, if all that's happening, let's find that passion. Listen, the Queen of Wands, listen, she's so charismatic, she's so popular, she's the cool queen, right? And she has that power to attract whatever she wants. She can do that. Nicole Kidman walks into a room, she gets whatever she wants. That's the Queen of Wands right there, okay? So, with this in your challenge area, again, don't don't limit yourself. Don't think that you're not good enough. Don't, go for it. Go for it. Look at this. I haven't even gotten to your future. I mean, you're good. So I don't want you to feel, I want you to feel that you can't, everything that you want, you can have, okay? Especially because you got the 9 of Wands in your crown, okay? So this is saying that, listen, hey, you've gone through a lot, all right? There's been, speaking of passions, because wands represent our passions and our ideas, which is, a really big recurring theme in your main spread here, okay? But it's also work related, okay? So a lot of Libras could have been working really hard to the point where you're just like, I mean, you can see this little soldier boy here, right? He's got gauze on his head, but he's gone through it. But the good thing here is that even though he's gone through it, this is a card of resilience. He's saying, bring it on. He's like, listen, you really, really put me through the ringer. I can take it. Come on, keep it coming, right? This is resilience. This is you saying, okay, I've gone through a lot. Man, I can keep going, but that finish line better come soon. 9 comes right before 10. Remember, I said 10 is the end of the cycle. So this really is, if you are a subscriber, I make that analogy of 4th grade math class where your math teacher had the poster of the cat hanging from the tree. This is that poster. Don't give up. Hang in there. You're so close, okay? You're so close. Now, the other thing is, there is a message coming through that there may be something that you want that you may have been getting messages maybe from, friends or, colleagues or whatever, like, oh, don't do it, don't do that or whatever. But listen, this is your reading and your life is your life, okay? Trust your instincts over anyone else's opinions or thoughts, okay? This is all about you, Libra. This is all about you. So if you have something that you do want to pursue, again, listen, don't let anyone tell you you can't do it, okay, Libra? You trust your gut. You trust your instincts, Libra. You are the most balanced, the most fair-minded. You have got this. You're an air sign. Come on. You've got this. Air signs. We're all up here. And I say we because I am too. Now, you did get the Page of Wands in the root of your spread. Come on. What are we? Look, come on. Look at all these wands. The passions and the creativity and the ideas, just let them flow, let them flow. It looks like there is a lot of Libras who have had this new idea and this spark of inspiration, okay? One thing I'm going to let you know, especially because you've gotten 3 wand cards here, okay? Here's the thing. Look at him. Look at that little dreamer. All right, I'm going to put this up really close because that light that I have is really bright and you just get a glare. And so look at him so compelled by the wand there. All right, you see the wand, sprouting leaves. Okay, this is sprouting leaves, seeds, planting those seeds, right? So compelled. Page is in the royal court. Very powerful. Ushers in new change, new opportunities, new beginnings. Look at that. Very transformative card, okay? Very transformative card. Now, the reason why I bring up the leaves on the wands, okay? The wands are alive, all right? Now, this is not me being crazy talk. This is not me being dramatic. Do you see leaves coming out of cups? No. Swords? No. Pentacles? No. Wands are alive, and they represent fire. So, you have to think of this as a spark, okay? These leaves sprouting. Now, what I want you to do is turn that spark into this blazing inferno of passion. Everything that you want to go for, okay? I want that for you, okay? Because it looks like you do want something new, especially with the 10 of Cups and the heart of your spread, the Empress coming up here, the Page of Wands in the root of your spread, the 9 of Wands up here. It looks like it's almost like, those revolving doors when you enter a building. It's like you're walking through it and you're going to come out and it's going to be this brand new thing that you're bringing into your life, okay? Whether it is career, whether it is, relationships, whether it is, having a child, there's so much opportunity now. You got the 3 of Pentacles, okay, in your future. Now, this is, again, we're starting with 3. The Empress is a 3. We're ending with 3. 3 is a very significant number, and it is a very powerful number. And 3 is creation. It's growth and advancement too. But listen, you can see the little stone mason here building that cathedral. He can't do that without the architects, right? Some people say that is the Fool and the Hierophant consulting with them, but at the end of the day, you know what this is? It's teamwork, okay? So this is in your future area. So this means that you will be starting to work with others, okay, in the capacity that you need to, because teamwork makes a dream work, and it brings that success that you're looking for. I love this for you, okay? I love this for you. Bring those people in. Now, Libra, let's get to your staff, Libra. Libra, I love you so much. Happy holidays. Listen, if you're new to my channel, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, and leave comments. Listen, and if you're not a commenter, you know I love emojis. If you're a subscriber, you know I love you. Thank you so much for being here with me every week. You really make my day. Oh, Libra, 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 Libra. Look at this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, so you got the 2 of Pentacles, all right? We know this is about choices, but this is a card where it's almost like when it comes up for you, Libra, you're all about balance. You know that. You're the scale, right? And so that's your thing. That's your thing. This is a card of a little imbalance, okay? So let's find that balance. And you know, the message that's coming through is really going back to the Queen of Wands in your challenge area, having that moment of, you know, just don't get in the way of yourself, okay? And don't let anyone, especially someone who may be, you know, kind of like an authority figure or an elder figure, don't let them rain on your parade, is all I'm saying. Now, with this is a lot about, you know, it seems like some of y'all will this week have to make a big decision, okay? Another message is some of it is minor and some of it you already know about, okay? So that's really good. Let's make that decision, because as you can see when I said earlier, this is a card of a little imbalance. You can see the little juggler here. You can see the coins aren't level. His feet, he has 1 foot off the ground. The ships aren't level. I mean, we want to find that balance. Now you see the infinity symbol bounding the pentacles, all right? You could be juggling this in your entire life. That's what infinity is, forever and ever. Or you can actually just make that decision, okay? Even if it's not a decision, if it's just a situation that you're in where you have to like pull well, I guess that would be a decision, but where you would have to, you know, it could be a situation that you're in rather than, you know, having to say yes or no about something, okay? Now, hey, you got Judgment. You know what's really interesting about Judgment is Judgment comes right before the World, okay? We're at the very end of the major arcanas. Now, this card has come up in pretty much everyone's readings. How crazy is that, right? How crazy is that? So, what is this? This is having that moment of clarity. This is having that spiritual awakening. And I know that spiritual is a strong word. So, I want you to think about mind, body, spirit. I want you to think about that balance, okay? I've said this in one of your readings, okay? Equilibrium, that balance. You know where that word comes from. It's from 17th century. It's equal Libra, right? You are all about balance. I mean, you're creating words, Libra. You're creating words. Now, equilibrium. Now, here's the thing. This is the only card that has a huge connotation to sound. Sound is healing, okay? You see Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet here. The dead are rising. The dead are gray. Gray in tarot is wisdom, all right? So, this came in your external factors area. You are going to hear the blow of the trumpet, and I love that for you. You are going to have this spiritual awakening. You're going to have this alignment of mind, body, spirit. You're going to have this aha moment, right? This moment of clarity. And I really love that, because that's really going to knock this. This is going to help, all right? This is going to help. If you, Libra, are in a position where just like, oh, I don't know if I want to pursue this, or I don't know if this is, you're going to know, okay? You're going to know. Now, hi, hello. You got the sun. Libra, come on. Come on. You got the sun. So the sun is powerful. The sun is the most powerful symbol in tarot. And like, when you get this, especially where it falls in your staff, all you want at this point, all you want is abundance, opportunity. You don't want anything to worry about. You want an optimistic future. You already have that here with your promising future here with the 10 of Cups, okay? That's what you're looking for. You're looking for the sun to shine light on all the shadows and dark corners in your life. And this is hope, and this is faith, and this is optimism, and this is growth, and this is beautiful. And I love that. I know where your head's at, and I know what you're looking for. Okay, now here is your last card. You got in your final outcome, you got the Eight of Cups. All right, and so it is clear as day here. You will be moving forward, and this is definitely connected to this Two of Pentacles. Okay, now career for some Libras, by the way, message that came through, deciding between careers or launching something. But listen, at the end of the day, the Eight of Cups, hey, we're moving forward, okay? You can see him walking away from the cups. Could be an emotional moment. You see an eclipse happening in the background, which is game-changing. You can see all that water, even obstacles in the water representing emotions. Now, when we walk away from these cups, he's doing it in the middle of the night, kind of in a way where he doesn't want anyone to see him do it. So a lot of y'all may feel a little bit guilty about doing this, but you know it's the best thing for you, all right? You know that whether it's and listen, sometimes we can walk away from things that we're comfortable with, okay? But when I say things that we're comfortable with, it just means like maybe you're at a job for 5 years and you were comfortable there. Your colleagues were cool. You got paid fine. Come on. You got judgment in your external factors area. So if that's you, you have that moment of clarity where you're like, hey, I should own my own company, or hey, I should get a promotion now, or I should be getting a raise, right? Or even in your family, right? If you've been seeing someone, or if you've been dating someone for 3 years, or you have that clarity and you're like, it's time to get married. And if that person's no, then maybe that person's not right for you. Now, I'm not telling anyone to break up with anybody. I'm telling you right now, with your final outcome, you have this choice. And you have this opportunity to walk away from the cups, okay? To pursue what you're passionate about, okay? But remember what I've said from the very beginning. Trust yourself, okay? Don't let anyone dictate your decisions, okay? But also, when he's moving forward, okay? And that is what's the most important thing, all right? We don't want our past to dictate our present. Moving forward. That's all your reading's about. You're in a really good place, by the way. You're in a really good place. I'm very excited for you, Libra. I'm really excited for you, and I'm really excited, especially with all these, all the alignments happening for you. So, Libra, happy holidays again. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, it would be great if you like, subscribe, and leave comments, and yes, subscribe. If you're a subscriber, you know I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Happy holidays. I will see you next week. All right. Bye-bye, Libra.